You shared some stories in your book that were just downright horrifying. A couple of them, one was I can't remember the guy's name, but it was a friend of your family's, I believe, who.
Ramzi.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So I don't want to give away your whole book, but can you just give a snapshot of so Ramsey was taken away and was gone for a month, right?
Yep, he was taken away because there was an assumption that he had spoken ill of the government. And that's the other thing, like, you can turn people in by saying so-and-so is talking bad about the government. And they'll arrest that person and investigate. An investigation, it's never just talk and interrogate. It's abuse, like horrific abuse. And so he was very brutally tortured. And a month later, he was released because they couldn't find anything.
Man, and you were a young child. Your dad tried to send you out, and you kind of poked through your
I didn't
your
well, never did.
yeah, and you poked through to hear it. And I mean, hearing stuff like that, you were what, 5, 6 years old at that point?
Yeah, that's correct.
I mean, what effect does that have on you as a 6-year-old, knowing this is where you live?
Back then, it was the norm. And that's, I use that word a lot because that was normal. All my friends and I knew what rape was at age 4. All my friends and I knew what murder was, and execution and torture. Like, we all fully understood what that meant. And now I have 2 daughters and I look at them and they are absolutely clueless to that world. And it's such a difference from now, my childhood versus theirs. And I somewhat to an extent shelter them from that. But for me, it was the norm.